Alright, let me show you a bit of a combat. The combat is simple as I said. Attack. For example, he's attacking, I'm blocking. That's a simple combat. What I did was, I used my berserker. Let me show you my skill sets. Oh, I can show you my skill set. Wow, healing. Okay, what I did was first self. Now I'm crafting while I'm getting here. Okay, what I did was hatchet. This is a kill skill called Berserker, which gives you like 20% attack. And then this is a passive skill. Heavy hitting will give you 30% damage. Gain Empower for 3 seconds or 4 attacks. This is, if you read this description clearly, the 4 attack is mentioned specifically for this. Because this attack performs full time. And how do you get this fury? For example, you heavy hit. You see my health bar, right? Now, if I hold my heavy hit, you can hit it. You see the icon? Like 2 seconds, 1 second. That is a boosted damage. So I hit like. You see 134 damage. That's a casual damage. I mean, that's the boosted damage. If I use my F Berserker move and then I hit him, like, and now I use my R, 154 each. It will do like 154 each. This is just for Hatchet. Hatchet is right now kind of big DPS weapon. It applies to all the weapons. Like each weapon have their unique style. Okay? For example, the sword. Sword is literally a bit. The sword is literally buffed, but only if you play a block and attack. It's because look at the sword and shield. When you block attack, you gain 3% of damage increasement for 5 seconds, and which can stack up to 5 times. And this, do you see? I have this skill. When you hit heavy attack, you get 5 seconds buff, which is also 30 seconds. Now, the main thing about this, hold on. Okay, the main thing about this, each skill have a higher cooldown. Now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit. I got an Empower. Now I use my skill. 261. I stacked it twice. This is a basic combo. Now I stacked it 5 times. You simply stack. Now as for the second weapon, you can have any second weapon, not just. Well, you have second weapon, you can literally carry 2 heavy weapons. Like, I can have 2 weapons, but then I simply carry 1 sword and 1 hatchet. Well, it doesn't make any sense. Also, you cannot use the shield with the hatchet, even though it's a single-handed weapon. I'm not sure if that's some sort of difficult, but their technical side problem or not. I don't know. But you can't. So you go with 1 melee, and you go with 1 range. But the range I have chosen is staff, light staff. You know why? Because I can literally heal. I can literally heal, I can support players and make sure they don't die. This is a simple combat. Simple. You literally stack buff and you attack for more damage. That's it. That's a simple, very simple combat for now in the beginning. Okay, but at the end of the game, it's all about team fights. It's all about your buffs, you buffing your teammates and your team, and saving your team. This is a range for me, and this is a melee. I kind of have tested all on the beginning. But as for the quest, the beginning quests are kind of drag. As you see based on the map, 1 to 25 you have to go all around here. 1 to 25 level you have to literally 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 places. After 26 to 25 you have to 26 to 35. You have these 2 maps. You go there and there, and after that you stay here. And after that you stay here, after that you go here. Just remember, 1 to 25 is a bit drag. And you see all of the dungeons, corrupted things. These are all like literally high mobs. They don't spawn more often. They spawn very less. You can fast travel, but it requires these. As of something. It costs something. And the only way to gain them is through combat. Let me show you how the Great Hammer works. Okay, that totally. You can block with any weapon. You see my buff is stacked here. Now I have 3 times the buff. 1, 2, 8. I have it 3 times. 449 damage. I stacked it again. That's kind of highest damage. But you stack it only after hitting it 3 times. As I said, the combat is really simple. You can choose your types. For example, you can choose. Do you want to hit like light attacks grants you, or the heavy attack? Wait, what? Okay, it's not here. It's not for the Warhammer axe. It's not for the war axe. Light attacks gives you boost. Heavy attacks don't give you anything. 1, 2. Now I stacked it 3 times. 449. Simple. That's a very simple basic combat. It applies for every weapon, every skill. You can choose your weapon based on your playstyle and your weapons. Remember, you get to have 2 weapons, so choose it wisely. For my preferences, I use hatchet right now because of the DPS it can give. Here, watch this. I gathered 2 of them. Berserker. Done, and then another. Heavy hit. It's a pretty good, crazy damage. As for spear is also one of the great weapons for range. Okay, hold on. I'll give you a spear tool. I'm not using it because it's not like my style. But spear has a great range. You can literally circle around them. Okay, I got you. You have a great range. I don't have skills. Look at the range and approach. It's great. Also, if you want to test at later games, you can literally equip it, and you kill some mobs. You get a lot of buffs. Like, all you have to do is kill them with it. You get a shit ton of XP for it. Skill. Throw your spear. Rush towards. This is my style. I like to rush towards them. Wait, that's not a rush. You literally just jump. Or maybe if the target is far, it will do that. Wait, are those guys bleeding? 159. Oh, that's just oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead. No worries. I can simply kill myself. This is my best slot, so I don't have to worry about dying. Oh, you can fish. You can fish anywhere. Do you see this gold symbol on my map on the top? It shows where the good fishing spot is. As for the nether thing, do you see this deer? It's a fucking big deer. Let me show you that fight.